Okay, just restarted. Round 2 of the videos. That one should take 20 minutes to load when I get back home. So here's corner of Palm and Main. More bike riders. Oh, I should have done that today. Try to do that tomorrow. I was gonna stop by James's Brooks' dad's house and challenge him to a game of chess. James said he'll like it. I like James's dad, Ken Brooks, or I used to call him Pa Brooks. He's so random and weird. Took me like 20 years to figure out a rhyme for orange. There's a joke he used to always ask me, think of, do you know any words that rhyme with orange? His answer was door hinge. And I say no because it's actually 2 words. Then he says, no, it's hyphenated, so it's 1 word. I beg to differ, but that was like a long time ago. So at our friend Matt Lowe's funeral, or funeral memorial, they call it, I saw Matt Brooks and James Brooks. Matt Brooks was there, and not James wasn't there, but his dad, Ken Brooks, because we all knew Matt Lowe. Paul Brooks was there, and I walked up to him. The first thing I said to him was like, hey, figure out what rhymes with orange. And he's like, door hinge? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna take that answer. He goes, what? I'm like, blorange. He looked at me with a confused look on his face. And I'm all, yeah, it's a mountain range in Wales. And he looked at me, I'm like, oh, go check it out, blorange. So, I don't know if he accepted that answer, but he enjoyed that he remembered. Hello. So we are now on Olive Drive, between Palm to Olive, if you're still map questing it. And I wonder if you remember 31 Flavors or Baskin Robbins. It's still there. It's still there. So now we're going to kind of divert off of Main Street a little bit up to Santa Barbara Street. It's the way the bike path works. So the mountain. I think you said there was a secret little area up there that you can give me a blowjob at. So we'll do that one day when you get here. So we can live there when we're 55. It's a 55 plus adult community. Sweet. Imagine all the old ladies and old men we can screw with. We can both have Alzheimer's. And then think we just barely met each other each and every day. I can woo you and you can woo me over and over again. That'd be fun. Every morning you walk to me and show me your tits. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I think I remember those tits. Let me feel them. Sorry, that was a little out of control there, wasn't it? I don't know if you can see it on that building. There's a mural. I think Santa Paula has like 5 or 6 murals that they put up throughout the years. That's one of them. And there's a few more. Maybe I can get to see a bunch of them. So, it is such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Oh, if you can see, so I can focus in. That building, between the building and the bush thing, that's Isbell. I don't know, did you go to Isbell? Or did you go to St. Bonnie? Or not St. Bonnie, but, For some reason, I'm thinking you went to private school. So. It's bit number, I don't know, 5 maybe? Yeah, I think it's bit number 5. Doobie doobie doo doo doo. Ah. Oh, I was thinking last night when I was trying to sleep and couldn't, and I was waiting for you to be okay, make sure you're okay. Your ghost picture. Well, you probably know this, but I might remind you. There is some things our brain does when we see clouds, when we see shapes in clouds or faces in flames. Our brain automatically goes to something we want to recognize, whether it's a car or a face or something. Like when you look at a cloud, you go, oh my God, I see a face up there. Our mind wants to see that face. It's programmed to see what's familiar or to try to find something familiar in abstract things. So with your picture, my logical way of thinking is you see a face because that's the first thing your face wants to recognize or recognizes. It's something that sort of looks like a face. So people automatically will assume or jump to, yes, it's a face. It has to be a face. So, oh, someone has a little homeless tent right there. It's kind of cut up. I hope everyone's okay. Hope no one's in there hurt. Doesn't seem to be anyone in there. No one's in there. Huh. So now, right around here used to be, I'll show you on the other side of the street, but there used to be the old house from the movie Carrie, the original Carrie, not the remake, was on this road we're coming up to. They tore it down, I think in the late 80s or early 90s they tore it down, but it was the Carrie house. So, yeah, there's that. Yep. So right around here was the old, down the street was the old Carrie house. And go walking, following the path. How you doing?
Hello.
It's the Spark, Santa Paula Area Rescue Center. I worked there for a little while. Couldn't really stand it. It's a nice place. It's just the people who run it are just, I don't know. This is rich people who want to start a charity. Kind of annoying. They were kind of annoying. So I had to stop working there because it was irritating. I mean, every morning for like 6 months, I would come into work and seriously work on at least 100 kittens every morning, trying to get them healthy. They all had a upper respiratory infection, and in cats, those are pretty bad. And they wouldn't let me separate them, try to get them healthy, and they were stingy on medications and stuff, so. This is a animal cop going to the center. I applied for that job, didn't get it. So. Getting close to the train depot. So we are going to take a little detour right now. I'm going to show you one of the first houses I lived in. Actually, it was the second house, second apartment that I lived in. Right when my little brother was born, I'm thinking. A beautiful dog you got there, man.
Thanks, man.
Those are awesome dogs. Smart as hell.
Yeah, I had one before. 12 and a half years, my second one.
Oh, good. So, this is Railroad Avenue. There's a couple of things on this street that might interest you. One is the apartment my parents used to live in, parents and I used to live in. So, oh God, I still have gel in my hair and it's dripping down into my eyes. That doesn't feel good. Okay, that upstairs window right there, that used to be my house. First place I watched MTV at, I can remember. This apartment is up there. And at the corner, I don't know if you ever watched True Blood, but I think a church that they used a lot in the show is right here in Santa Paula. I'll show you the church right now. It's coming up. This is actually one of the other first areas I ran into. Me and Dan Cruz have ran into each other most of our lives. He lived around here and we played together as young kids before we really knew each other. Years before he tried to choke me out. Yeah, don't say try, he did almost choke me out. Gotta be fair there. But this church right here was used many times in the show True Blood. A lot of times in True Blood. I think I never really watched True Blood, but I know that's what it was. The first Christian church, Disciples of Christ. Then we have St. Sebastian Church right there. And right there is the mill. And we're going over that way. Actually, we're going to cut into an area so I can sit and have a smoke. I remember playing on the outside of that mill when I was growing up. I used to be able to freely walk in there because there was a store, but now it's a museum.
Well then stop, if you don't like it.
So, I don't know if you can see the mountain. The SP up there. No, probably a thing, I can probably see it. But hold still. SP Santa Paula. Okay, I gotta stop this one and restart. So, see you in a couple seconds.